When the sun rises, most people are still asleep, not just in their beds but in their minds. They wake slowly, pulled by comfort, dragged by routine, and guided by whatever the day throws at them. They wait for motivation, they wait for the right mood, they wait for life to push them forward. But the path of a warrior is different. A warrior does not wake up when the world demands it. A warrior wakes up when purpose calls. The moment your eyes open in the morning, the first battle has already begun. It is not a battle with another person. It is not a battle with the world. It is a battle with the part of you that seeks comfort, the part that whispers, rest a little longer, tomorrow will be better, there is no rush. That voice is the enemy of discipline. If you allow it to guide your morning, it will guide your entire life. A warrior understands that the way you begin the day shapes the strength of your spirit. When you wake with intention, you claim the first victory before the sun has even climbed the sky. Your mind becomes sharp, your actions become deliberate. The day no longer controls you, you control the day. Many people wake up and immediately surrender their attention. They reach for distractions. They let the noise of the world flood their mind before their own thoughts have a chance to stand. But a disciplined mind guards the morning carefully. The first moments of the day are sacred. They are the forge where your mindset is shaped. When you rise with purpose, you remind yourself of who you are becoming. You do not ask what the world expects of you. You ask what your path demands. Every warrior walks a road that requires effort, patience, and relentless focus. If you wake without remembering that path, you begin the day already lost. I learned long ago that strength is not built only in battle. Strength is built in quiet moments when no one is watching. It is built when you rise early while others sleep. It is built when you prepare your mind before the chaos of the world begins. These moments may seem small, but they accumulate like drops of water carving through stone. There are many who believe greatness appears suddenly like lightning in the sky. They believe power is a gift given to a lucky few, but the truth is far simpler and far more difficult. Power is created through small decisions repeated every day. The decision to rise when your body asks for comfort. The decision to focus when distractions surround you. The decision to continue when progress feels slow. When you wake with purpose, you send a message to your own mind. You tell yourself that your goals are greater than your excuses. You tell yourself that your discipline is stronger than your emotions. Over time, the mind begins to obey this message. It becomes calm, steady, and unbreakable. Consider the warrior preparing before a duel. The battle itself may last only seconds, but the preparation lasts years. Every sunrise is part of that preparation. Every disciplined morning strengthens the mind that must remain clear in the face of chaos. Those who chase comfort often wonder why their lives feel scattered and directionless. They wait for motivation to appear, but motivation is unreliable. It arrives when it wishes and disappears when you need it most. Discipline, however, is always available. It does not depend on emotion, it depends only on your decision. When you rise early with intention, you build a habit that separates you from the crowd. Most people allow their mornings to drift without purpose. They react to their day instead of shaping it. But the warrior does not drift. The warrior moves with clarity. Purpose does not require loud declarations. It does not require recognition. It exists quietly within your actions. When you stand up each morning and move toward your path without hesitation, you are strengthening a mindset that few people ever develop. Understand this clearly. The first victory of the day is not found in achievement. It is found in control. Control over your thoughts, your attention, and your direction. If you can command your own mind at the beginning of the day, you carry that command into every challenge that follows. There will be mornings when your body feels heavy and your motivation is absent. These are the mornings that matter most. Anyone can rise when they feel strong. A warrior rises even when strength feels distant, because purpose is not built on convenience, it is built on commitment. The path of mastery is long and many abandon it before they see results. But those who continue share one quiet habit. They begin their days with discipline. They do not wait for inspiration. They create momentum through action. Each sunrise is an opportunity to sharpen your spirit. Each morning is a chance to remind yourself that you are responsible for the direction of your life. The world may be unpredictable, but your response to it does not have to be. Wake up with purpose and you will slowly transform the way you think, the way you move, and the way you face adversity. Day by day, the warrior within you becomes stronger, calmer, and more precise. And when this discipline becomes part of your nature, you will realize a simple truth. The difference between the many and the few begins the moment they open their eyes. Many people believe strength begins with the body. They train their muscles, sharpen their speed, and push themselves to physical limits, yet they forget the most important battlefield, the mind. Before a warrior lifts a sword, the mind must already be steady. Before the body moves, the mind must be clear. Without control of the mind, strength becomes reckless and energy becomes wasted. The mind is the commander of every action. If it is filled with doubt, anger, or distraction, the body will follow those weaknesses. But when the mind is calm and disciplined, every movement becomes precise and purposeful. This is why a true warrior trains the mind first. Through silence, observation, and self-control, the mind becomes sharp like a polished blade. When you learn to watch your thoughts rather than be ruled by them, something powerful begins to happen. Fear loses its grip. Anger fades quickly. Distractions lose their hold. In that stillness, you gain clarity, and with clarity comes strength that no opponent can easily break. A warrior who masters the mind does not fight harder than others, he simply fights with greater control. Control the mind, and the body will never betray you.